And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Houston Astros. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, this ballpark's still among the game's best. When the roof is open, it feels like an outdoor ballpark, and then you have the shade and the cool when the roof is closed.
Yeah, and formerly Towles Hill out there in center. You still have the Crawford boxes in left, a unique setback in left center field, which causes the left fielders to have to play differently, but there is a lot of character to this place.
First pitch coming your way next. And pitching in this game, Cody Bolton. What do you look for here?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Just about ready to roll. Roman Anthony getting ready to hit.
Number 19, Roman Anthony.
And we are underway. Line drive and foul ball. Here's a 1-1. Ground ball right side. And the first out of the game is an easy one.
Batting second, shortstop.
Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Here comes the 0-1. And the sweeper catches the plate. Got him. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's two out.
Third, left fielder, Masataka Yoshida.
Two down, bases empty. Here's the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Now here come the Astros. No score. Back after this on the show. We go to the bottom of the first, and getting the start for the Red Sox, Brian Bayo. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, primary pitch is an outstanding sinker. It's hard to pick up out of the hand, but in the last few feet really has arm side movement. Tough pitch for hitters to get the barrel of the bat on.
Jeremy Pena digs in now. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting second, designated hitter, Jordan Alvarez.
Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%. Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
That missed by a lot. Full count now. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. One gone, runner at first. Jose Altuve now at the plate.
Ball.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Pretty close, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them. And the 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true.
Nope, that's inside.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Slings to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Now we check out the Astros lineup. And Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in a lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
Hey!
On the ground, out to short. Story sends it over to first. That's the third out. We played an inning, no score. We move ahead to the top of the second now. So stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras. Bolton making his first start of the year. And he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2017. That one ripped left field. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting fifth, right
Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Ball, that's in.
No score here in the second. That's down and in. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
That one misses. Ball 3. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Contreras gets his lead at first with nobody out. Late swing, foul to the left. Payoff pitch. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Andrew Monasterio.
First and second, no outs. Andrew Monasterio up next for the Red Sox. Backed off the plate that time. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. The Red Sox with a chance to score first here at the top of the second. Fouled off. He was late. Pitch misses there. Yeah, that's ball 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Two on, 1 out. And he hits a ground ball right side. Quickly to second for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. We head to the bottom of the second, and stepping in for the Astros, Christian Walker.
Christian Walker.
Check swing called strike. Strike 1.
Ball. That's inside.
Right through there for a strike. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. In the air to left center. Yoshida has a beat on it. And there's 1 away.
Batting 6, left fielder, Joey Roperfido.
Outside low. Ball 1. And he lays down a bunt. Grabs it barehanded, and he beats it. He's safe.
Batting 7.
Nearly a highlight reel play at third, but the barehand grab still wasn't enough to get the out. Great effort to make that play as close as it was, though.
Man at first with 1 gone. And here is Cam Smith. Slap the other way, foul. The 0-1.
Ball 1.
Popped up. Story gets under it. Makes the grab.
Batting 8, catcher, Yana Diaz.
That's in there, and that is strike 1. Quick move to first, and he's back in there. Loperfido off of first with 2 away. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. The 2-1. Fastball is outside. And ball four, 2 aboard.
Batting ninth, center fielder, Jake Myers.
First and second, 2 outs. Jake Myers, the next to hit.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner around third, fires it to the plate, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Back here in Houston, so stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong.
Ball, that's in. Ball.
That pitch in for a strike. It's 2-2. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 1 out. Hey! Top of the third, no score. Outside.
Out.
1 ball, 1 strike. That one the other way, and that's a base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Roman Anthony will hit net. Runner on the move, and that's fouled off. Now a quick throw to first, and he's back in safely. Now the 0-1. Runner on the go again. There's a ball.
That pitch is out.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Man at second.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Foul ball there. That one inside. Look out. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Three and two. Payoff pitch. Rip to third. Correa over to first. And there's two away.
Up next for the Red Sox.
And here's a look at how he's
Trevor
using his
Story.
pitches in this one.
Nope, outside.
The Bo Sox looking to strike first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that
Ball
is
two.
downstairs. And that's ball 2.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Aye.
Runner at second, 2 down. That one fouled off, 2 and 2. In the air, right field. Smith settles underneath it, and that'll do it. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. That one fouled off. The 1-2. And that one is inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And now it's 3 and 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a payoff pitch. Up the middle, and that chance handled. To first, leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Up next for the Astros, designated hitter, Jordan Alvarez.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. That was the sweeper, but it missed.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Two. And that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Grounded out his first time up. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And now it's Christian Walker. Fly to left his first time. And that one is inside ball one. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. 2 on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
The 1-2. And that one is popped in the air. Shallow center. Base hit into the outfield. The run comes across and the Astros score first. It's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Traffic on the bases with one already in here in the last half of the third. Just missed.
That's the ball.
And that one off the outside edge.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two and one now. 2 aboard.
Hey!
2 on, 2 outs. Fights it off. You'll see another. The 2-2 on the way. On the ground right side. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. Back here in Houston and stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Next offering is fouled back. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the 0-2. That one ran inside, almost got him. Softly hit to third. Slings it across. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman Wilson Contreras.
Hey!
Fastball almost got him there. Got him swinging for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder Wilyer Abreu.
Digging in, Wilyer Abreu walked his first time.
That's out.
Two down, nobody on. In the air, left field. And in one hops the wall. The relay to second, in there safely.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Ball. Ball 2.
That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Man on second, 2 down. Check swing called strike. Go down 2 balls and 2 strikes. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Man at second. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Payoff pitch. Got him looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And the Red Sox lead one. They're down 1-0. Ready to go,
Leading
bottom
off for the
4.
Astros,
And stepping in for the
right
Astros,
fielder,
Cam Smith.
Cam Smith.
Well, these Astros showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Rolled over to third. Zips it across. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Up next for the
And that
Astros,
pitch count is impactful
catcher,
because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
To third. And that goes foul. Here comes the 0-1. And right back to the mound. In plenty of time to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Astros, center fielder, Jake
2 out,
Myers.
space is empty. Here's the center fielder, Jake Myers. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Nope. That's inside.
And the sweeper is off the plate. On the ground. Into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Astros, the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
Just missed. The 1-0. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Up next for the Astros.
And here comes Yordan Alvarez for a critical at bat.
A walk, and he's also singled.
Pitch kicks away. And the runners will move up.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
Two on, 2 outs. Hit hard on the ground to short. Handles, throws to first, and that's the inning. 2 left for the Astros, but they still lead it 1-0.
Now pitching.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Ryan King.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Fastball for a strike.
Nope. Ball 1.
Here's a 1-2. And there's
That's
the
the
ball.
ball.
Got him swinging. Now 1 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, catching Connor Wong.
And next for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Wong measures 5 feet 10 inches, 29 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2017. Bunting for a hit and a foul ball. High fly ball right field. Smith moving under this one. 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder Sagan Rafaela.
He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball popped up. Diaz in position. And that is that. 1, 2, 3 go the Red Sox. They trail here 1-0. We head to the bottom of the fifth, and stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve.
Well, these Astros doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out one time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Not close with that one. Ball one.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Slides for the stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Ball one,
Inside,
no
ball one.
strikes. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Astros.
So next up for Houston, Christian Walker.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Out towards right center field. Abreu should have this one. That's out number 2. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Singy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yep, just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And it is out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Brian Bayo done for the day, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching for
Justin
Boston,
Slate
number
gets handed the rock out of the
63,
pen.
Justin
He's into the
Slate.
game with the bases empty. And now the right fielder, Cam Smith. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Last half of inning number 5. Ground ball left side. Sends it across to first. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. 2-run shot for the Astros this inning. It's now 3-0. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. And now it's going to be Roman Anthony.
The designated hitter, Roman Anthony.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
0-1 now. Just missed. Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Steven Okert, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Weiss getting loose as well. And a foul ball. The 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Red Sox, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Swings through that one. And it's fouled away. The Red Sox trailing by 3, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Jackknifes out of the way. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Stays alive. On the ground, right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Great effort, but no throw. That's an infield single.
For the Red Sox, left fielder.
So a man at
Masataka
first. And now Masataka Yoshida. There's a strike. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Pulls it in on the run. 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman Wilson Contreras.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Brian King will depart. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching.
So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the
Number
Astros,
69.
A.J. Blueball.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Quick toss to first.
Hey.
Story back in on a dive. And first offering is fouled off.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The 1-1. Outside with a breaking ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Late on that fastball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2-2. And that's outside.
That ball went out.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Third out. That ends the frame. One left for the Red Sox. They trail it here 3-0. Back here in Houston, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Diaz
that's
up for the
upstairs.
third time here. Watches that one miss.
Aye.
The 1-1. Outside. Next
Ball
offering
three.
is down low. Swing and a foul out of play.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Up next
One
for
away.
the
Bottom of the
Astros.
6th.
Center fielder, Jake Myers.
That's a ball.
In the air out towards right center. Abreu on the move to the gap. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Astros, the shortstop, Jeremy
Pena up next for the Astros. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th.
Ball.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 2. And that's hammered into right field. And that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Astros, designated hitter, Jordan Alvarez.
Just missed. Quick move to first, and he dives back in safely. The 1-0. Bouncer to second. Meyer. Play made. That ends the inning. One left for Houston, but they lead it 3-0. We go to the top of the 7th. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu.
Ball 1.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Just
that's
missed.
off the plate.
You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. Abreu not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And that one was indeed a strike. So that removes their last challenge. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman, Andrew Monasterio.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Here's the second baseman, Marcelo Meyer. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. The tying run at the plate. Hit on the ground might be 2. 1 at second to Walker, and that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
First offering, and it just misses. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And it's a called strike after the review. Still 2 challenges left for them. Strike 2. Sit down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Astros 3 and the Red Sox nothing.
Now pitching for Boston.
We're back in a new pitcher
Number
here to start the
22,
bottom of the 7th. Garrett Whitlock.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Altuve.
Monasterio drifts towards it, and there's one down.
Up next for the Astros, third baseman.
Here's Carlos Correa. 1 for 3.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
The 1-0. There's the strike. 95 of that one. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Danny Coulombe, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed.
Ball, that's low.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Astros, first baseman, Christian Walker.
And the 1-0. On the ground to the left. And he can't come up with it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Up next for the Astros, left fielder, Joey Loperfido.
And now, Joey Loperfido. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
Out to short, Story. The turn by Meyer at second. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Up next for the Astros.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Hey!
Two on, 2 outs.
Ball, inside.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
First and second, 2 outs. Yainer Diaz digs in now. Just missed.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
This one in the air, center field. Rafaela under it. And that ends the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back here in Houston and stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. The Bo Sox in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Activity in the Houston bullpen. Hunter Brown, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Weiss warming up as well.
Hey! Ball, that's outside.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Line to left. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw to second is offline.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Hauls it in, one away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Dangerous hitter at the plate in Trevor Story.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Out number 2.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder Masataka
There comes the skipper
Yoshida.
out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. A.J. Blueball gives way, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Hunter Brown.
58.
The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Now he breaks his back, and that is that. And the Red Sox lead one. They're down 4-0. Back here in Houston, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Jake Myers getting ready to hit.
Jake Myers.
Ball inside.
He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
Makes the catch, one down.
Up next for the Astros, the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
To the right side. Contreras takes it himself. Play is made.
Up
2 out.
next for the Astros, designated hitter, Jordan Alvarez.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Garrett Whitlock won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for Boston.
And so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Danny Coulombe.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Here's Yordan Alvarez.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
On the ground to first. Contreras takes it to the bag, and the lefty reliever does his job. Just one pitch to get the inning-ending ground out. Astros go down 1-2-3. They lead 4-0. Back here in Houston, here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Wilson Contreras. That just misses, and that's ball one. The Astros have some action in their pen. Steven Oker getting loose out there. The 1-0. Swinging a foul straight back.
Ball, that's out.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder Wilyer Abreu.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for two.
Swings through that one for strike two. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Oh, great stop. There's one. They get the double play, and just one out to go now.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now the third baseman, Andrew Monasterio.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. This could end it. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. That's the ball game.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can. Perhaps push it up to double digits.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.